Well, today is the day that NASA will land its first rover on Mars in nearly a decade.
Yeah, Jordan is standing by with Robotics Operations Sampling and Caching Team Lead Julie Townsend to talk about the exciting mission. Hey, Jordan.
Yes, indeed. I mean, we are just hours away from Rover making landing on the planet Mars, and we're so excited to talk to you, Julie. Thanks for joining us. I know you are one of many individuals responsible for getting Rover up into space. Tell us quickly about your role and what it took to get Rover up there and finally landing on Mars this morning.
Well, thank you for having me. This is a really exciting day for us. Landing a rover on Mars is a huge undertaking. Hundreds of JPL engineers have contributed to making everything perfect and everything function correctly so that we could get that rover onto the rocket, get the rocket into space, steer it to Mars, and in just a couple of hours, it is going to enter that Martian atmosphere, and it has 7 minutes to slow that rover down for a nice, gentle landing on the surface.
Wow. I mean, it took nearly 7 months for it to travel from Earth to Mars. I do hear, though, that this landing might be one of its most difficult yet. Quickly tell us about that.
Well, we are landing in a really exciting location, and it's a crater lake bed that we can see from the surface. We can see from our orbital imagery the signs of an old river delta flowing into this crater. We believe it was once a crater lake, which makes it a great place to look for signs of past life on Mars. What makes it difficult for landing is that it also has a lot of topography. Like, there's lots of different kinds of textures and different kinds of landforms there in our landing area. And we've had to make our rover even smarter than Curiosity in its landing programs to pick a really good spot to set down.
Oh, man, a lot is at stake here. I know you folks are excited, but I'm sure nervous at the same time. Now, once it makes landing, we're going to say once it makes landing, we're going to be positive about that. What is it expected to do? What is the mission this time around, and how will it help with future missions to Mars or even into space in general?
Well, this mission is really exciting because it's the first step in something that the science community has wanted for decades, bringing Martian samples back to Earth for investigation. So we are going to collect samples of Martian rocks and soils, and we are going to store them in sample tubes where they can wait on the surface until another mission comes along in about 10 years to pick that up and bring it back to Earth.
Oh,
and which will allow us to learn a lot more about what is in those Martian samples than we can with the instruments that we send to the surface. But what we're looking for on the surface this time is molecules and biosignatures that indicate that the area that we've landed in could once have supported life.
I mean, how incredible is that? I mean, we are, Julie, just a few hours away. What's the best way for people to view a rover making landing on there on Mars? What's the best visual point?
Well, NASA will be live streaming all of the landing coverage, and it will be available on mars.nasa.gov.
All right. Well, congratulations to you and everyone who made this event possible. We'll definitely be keeping track and watching it and look forward to more missions to Mars. Julie, thank you so much for being with us. We'll have more coming up right here on Good Day. We'll be right back.